Hello to everyone. I want to show you something very curious and very important. Now take a look what I'm going to show you. This here is the place of the earthquake in Portugal near Lisbon in 1755. That was the 9.3 Richter scale earthquake. This is the Gibraltar, where now it's all this serial of earthquakes occur last 2-3 weeks. And this here, it's a Lorca. Lorca is the place where in 2011, on May 11th, occurred an earthquake which was 5.1. So why this earthquake is so important and why did I put it here? Because the Italian guy, which name is Raphael something, Benendini or something like this, he make an or pronounce or make a forecast that very long time ago that in May 11th, 2011, there will be here an earthquake in Rome, in Italy. So, as you know, in 2011, that was a very big trouble and event because a lot of people from Rome left the city because this guy was very good in predicting the earthquakes. So, last time when he predicted the earthquake, nobody listened to him. 30,000 people dies. So he hit a few times his prediction, and they all come true. And after he died, somebody burned all his papers and everything else because he found exactly what I have found. But I have did this in some completely different way, similar but different way. I didn't even know that this guy is making that kind of prediction. So one of my subscriber and visitor remind me of his work in the comment, etc., etc. So what is my point? Watch this line here. I want you to show you something. Look at it here. Do you see that? This is the straight. Sorry, just a moment. From here. This is the This is the straight line which connects this three earthquake. You understand? Look at it. It's almost there, almost in a perfect alignment. So this is the three part of the Portugal and Spain, which are under the forcement of this event from the sky. So it probably this is some kind of the passage or orbital traffic of the comets, which are circling above this area for centuries. Okay, so why, I don't know. Or even Carlos Ferrada Mendoza predict that there will be a lot of earthquakes in Spain, and this is probably the truth, because if you watch this here, we have alignment here which goes to the to the southern Italy, like this. This is the Sicily. Here are the volcanoes. In Napoli, it's a volcano here, Vesu, Etna, and so this part here is very, very curious, because this what is happening now in Gibraltar, it's just announced of some happening in the near future. Every strong earthquake and every disaster starts just like in Gibraltar. So there's a foreplay before the main earthquake occurs. So I already told you that somewhere here we're going to have a very strong earthquake. So where, I cannot tell this in advance because I don't have any possibility to predict something like this. And I'm going to show you now why I cannot predict something like this. So as you know, the map of the world, for example, I will show you now that just a moment. Just a moment. Now watch. This is the map of the world. For example, we could take this one here. And I will show you something. This is also very strange thing that I'm going to show you. So this is the map of the world. As you can see, we have whole world in one sheet. Okay? So there is no anything what is behind this photograph. Everything what exists, it's here. But look what we got in an astronomical program. In astronomical program, we have, I will squeeze this, only a part of the world. So there is a lot of things that it cannot be seen because behind this, I have to turn around this so-called globe to see what is the position of the planet behind the picture that I have in front of me. So for example, if there is a moon or something there, I cannot have this in one picture just like this one. So in fact, for example, what is a good example? I will show you also a good example. A good example is this one. This is a good example. You see that? You got moon and the sun, and movement of the moon and the sun, which is visible in any moment, anywhere. There is no behind picture. There is no anything behind this map because everything is here. So if we could have an astronomical program that will be exactly like this map, oh, that will be a great move to something positive. Because in a case that I have an astronomical program in that format, I can easily see the alignment and the relation between the comets, planets, and everything, and between the target on the ground. So I can much more easily predict or see what is going on this map. Unfortunately, I don't have any program like this, and I don't know is there any program like this exist, and I don't know why it's not exist. This is very important. So we go back to this map here, and I want to show you this part one more time. This part of the world have alignment of 3 possible earthquakes which occur here. Look at that here. This is it. You see that here? So one more time I can connect these lines here, and you will see that this is the perfect line. Look at that here. You see that? So Gibraltar is bit above this line between Lorca, and Lorca is not very important earthquake because it was only 5.1 Richter scale, but that was 9 here. This was 9. This earthquake in Portugal in 1755 make tsunami, which was the altitude of the waves were the 4 meter. Do you understand? Can you imagine that you are standing on the shore, on the end of the shore, and a wave of 4 meter, it's coming and enter in the city. You know what is 4 meter? This is the water until the first floor of the house. So we have this height in our apartments in all buildings in Rijeka, for example. In my apartment, the roof of my apartment It's 3 meter and 60 centimeters. So 40 centimeters lower than the tsunami from Portugal from 1755. So we can expect very, very soon some very bad earthquake in this area, because this what is happening with Gibraltar is not good at all. So I already told you, it's a lottery, it's a bingo, it's a slot machine. It could be happen any moment, but it also could happen any moment in any of this part of southern Italy, also southern Croatia, and Serbia, and northern Croatia, and here in a part of Trieste and Venice, because there was a very strong earthquake, I think 20 years ago or even 30 years ago, here in Venice. Here is the Venice. You see that Finale Emilia, that was the earthquake 6.4 Richter scale in 2012, I think. Yes, 2012. So this is it. Thank you very much and stay tuned.